right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something.
Right.
He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him. Many laughed. But his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by night's end. All right, here we go with the former world title challenger, Gilbert Burns. Perhaps a little bit undersized for welterweight, but he has resided within this top 5 since he moved up from 55.
From the moment, John, you didn't know what to expect from Gilbert Burns at 170, but he has shown that he has the ability to compete with the best, and if you aren't the best, he buzzes right through you. I was very impressed by the way he handled the Neil Magny challenge, and he looks to prove again why he is the elite of the elite in the welterweight division.
And he's also a promoter's dream. A lot of people feel like eventually Gilbert Burns is going to work himself back into a championship setting. But of course, the big fights at 170 pounds continue for one of the best from Brazil, Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns. He has graced the octagon. It means we are ready to go with our main event of the evening. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Della Maddalena. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Gilbert Burns.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, early round action here. How will Gilbert Burns choose to proceed? At times in certain matchups, he's had these verbal guarantees like no takedowns, right? Even if that's the path of least resistance. This is a fighter's fighter, absolutely loves to strike, even though, of course, he's one of the more world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners on this roster, top to bottom. Burns gets the early takedown. That did not take long. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Well, he's got his back now. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here.
He's got it in.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, beautiful job to escape.
Great job clearing the knee, getting his feet all the way across and defending that heel hook.
That was fun to watch. Oh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks.
Oh, both through elbows there. She's hurt bad.
Beautifully placed in time knee there by Burns.
That was a big check.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this, gentlemen. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. Nice transition.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
90 seconds now to go in round 1. Oh, great reversal to top position by Burns. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Burns gets back up.
Great block there. Oh, nice.
Clinch position now. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Goes to the body there. Oh, clean hook there. Round 2 coming up next.
All right, listen to me. You did good that round, but we got to do better, okay? He's a wrestler. We know he wants to get the takedown. I need you to stay on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Straight punch is true.
Oh! He's got to keep pressing here.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Get those combinations going. Move those hands.
Burns gets the takedown. Useful. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Really doing a nice job getting these shots. Huge elbow there. Back to the feet. Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be a stationary target. Even if the feet aren't moving, you got to be ready to slip that head at a moment's notice.
Hook lands. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. But if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Well, missed on that one.
Doing good. It's okay.
Under 2 minutes here to go round 2. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Back to his feet.
There it is. Take a shot now. Take a shot. There it is.
That's good defense to block that punch. Back and forth we go. All right, so again, he shoots for a takedown here. Looks like he entered pretty well, but once again, not able to take the opposition down.
Just a great idea of what was in front of him by the opponent. Knew that he would have to defend multiple takedowns. To this point, he has done that, and if I'm a teacher, he's got an A+ in takedown defense.
Burns' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
In the half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Burns is right back to the full mount here. Lands with the ground and pound here.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, let us get you some replays after that round, and he is definitely dealing with a damaged nose now. We'll see if we can isolate the strike that caused the damage.
Yeah, and there it is, right? It was this one right here that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose. It's not a bad cut. The nose isn't demolished yet, but if he keeps getting hit there, this might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh my goodness!
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Whiffs on that offering. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Burns going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. That's a nice combination, and not just a two-piece either. Man, he's got good hands. Beautiful strike there.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Oh, nice job by him there to slip that offering.
Beat into the punch. Beat first.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right. This guy has it very badly.
Might get the TKO here.
Setting up a submission.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Burns. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Burns back in full guard now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Under a minute to go in the round. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat. And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. Big right hand.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again.
Oh, flying knee up top. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And This is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
This is as straight as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Oh, that was a really nice takedown. He passed the half guard.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Making all these shots count. Attempting a choke now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finisher.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Nope. Lucky guy. I have. He's got to start throwing down.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom. Great job landing from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Oh, right into mount.
15 seconds. Takes his back now. Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out. And now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
5th and final round. Oh, big left hook there. Oh, beautiful hook there. Swing and a big miss by Burns. Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look at those numbers, bottom of your screen. That has been the most significant stat in this fight. The body strikes landed for this young man, working here towards the best performance of his UFC career.
Watch the arm here.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Burns is back in format.
That was a slick transition. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Burns in half guard. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes to half guard.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Burns is back in half guard.
You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep.
1 minute to go in the fight. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Burns has got full mount now. All right, half guard.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets up? And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right,
Ladies
the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce
rounds,
Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score the contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed